All right, you guys, here we go. We're going to do more rotating shapes. It's not just for squares anymore. So yesterday when we were done, you should have ended up with something that looked like this. Remember we did our squares that were about 3 inches. Let's do a quick warm up. I know sometimes you guys roll your eyes like, we gotta do it again. Yes, we're gonna do a quick warm up. That's not gonna hurt anybody. So just to show what we did yesterday, and my Sharpie's out of ink. There we go, got another Sharpie right here. We started off with a square about 3 inches by 3 inches. You know what I did yesterday? I started here and went that direction. I'm gonna go the opposite direction today. I think yesterday I tried to go that direction, but my brain or hand just didn't let me do it. So I'm starting here. Remember, we're gonna go just come up just a tiny bit. We're gonna repeat the bottom line, but scooch it up just a smidgen. So straight line, hit. Remember, I'm gonna be aiming about right there. You can make a mark if you want, but try to get to the point. Ooh, now that's kind of big. I missed my mark. End of the world? No, just go with it. Gonna move right over to there. Next line's gonna end up here. All right, that's my first time around. So from here, we're gonna keep on rocking. Moving up a little bit. And as you do this, you get a little faster at it. Now what you don't want to do though, don't go making big bumps up here. If you try to turn this thing too quickly by making really big jumps, like instead of going from here to here, going way out here, I guess it'll still work. Like that's too big, I think. It'll still work, but it won't look nearly as good, I don't think. So here I'm trying it right here. See, I'm doing much bigger rotations, and I realize, see, I should have gone like half of that, half of that. Let's see what happens though. All right, it is turning a lot quicker. And it looks okay, yeah. But I think you're gonna get more, the effect's gonna be better if you, instead of making a big jump like that area from there, that you just make things smaller together. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is, let's try this on a different shape. I'm gonna grab another piece of paper, and let's try this on a rectangle. All right, so I'm gonna put a rectangle over here. Remember, a rectangle is really just a square that's kind of stretched out. And again, I'm trying to go pretty good size. I mean, you could do this on something really small like this, but I just don't think there would be enough room in there for you to really get that cool, I don't know if it's really an optical illusion, but you just don't get the same effect there. So I'm gonna start in my corner. I'm starting in my upper right-hand corner just because that's a comfortable place for my hand. I'm gonna be aiming for about right there. Straight line, as straight as I can. And remember, you don't need a ruler for this. Little squiggly lines, a little waver, a bend in your line looks better than a super crisp, perfect machine-made line. All right, the question of the day is, will the rectangle turn? Ooh, that was a little big. Gotta stay a little closer. All right, there we go. Again, remember, you can always hit pause, because after we do this one, I'm gonna want you to pause the video and do one on your own. Make sure you're touching, make sure you're actually hitting that line, boom. I've seen some people stop a little bit short, and it kind of messes things up a little bit. It just doesn't look nearly as good. I think you're seeing the answer to our question. Does the rectangle turn? As the rectangle turns. Yes, it does. Kind of kooky. It's getting a little weird here at the end, but you just do the best you can. Boop. Yeah, it totally turns. Yes, so we can, totally works with a square. We know the squares work. Boom. We know a rectangle works. So from here, what I would suggest, I'm not gonna make you do it because, you know, we're not face to face. If we were at school, I would stop everything and make you get out a piece of paper and your Sharpie and draw your rectangle. So hit the pause button and do that. Why aren't you doing that? All right, in case you're that kid who's not following directions, rascal, I'm gonna move on to my next shape. My next shape is a triangle. Ooh, interesting. Will a triangle work? Let's find out. Idea is the same. Start at any corner that you want. We're going to repeat the shape that's the outside of the line that's just by it, but instead of following right on top, we're going to follow it and scooch in just a smidgen. So boom. Really not that different. But will it turn is the question. Will the triangle rotate? And the answer is yes. Very, very cool. All right, so now we know a rectangle, square will rotate, a triangle will rotate. Let's try one other shape. Do I need to get another piece of paper here? What other shape? Let's try something. I'm gonna like save this, or I'm not gonna save this. A circle does not work. You can't do it with a circle because there's no edges to bump into. You can try it, but it doesn't work. What I'm gonna do now is a, what do you call those? A pentagon, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Apparently that's, 6 sides instead of 5. Looks more like a stop sign, but I think that has 8 sides. Anyway, whatever this thing is called, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. Let's see what happens. And same thing before, instead of it being that angle, I'm just scooching it up a little bit. Ooh, I think this. So here's the corner. I'm just going a little bit beyond it. Straight a line as I can. Oh, it's turning. It's turning, my friend. Don't think it's not, because it is. All right. Oh, yeah. Cool. One of the things I love about this, you guys, is when you get to the point where you don't really have to think, like your hand kind of knows where it's going to go, this thing becomes kind of mesmerizing. It's almost like you're hypnotizing yourself a little bit. Now, things are getting weird as it gets small. When that happens, just do the best you can. Like that was the corner. Excuse me, now that's a corner. All right, lifting up my pen. Ooh, cool. All right, not gonna lie, it's a little trickier with all these little edges. Boom. But what I was saying was, when your hand kind of learns where to go, it's almost like you're hypnotizing yourself a little bit. It's really kind of cool and relaxing. That's that kind of Zen stage people talk about. Look at that. Oh yeah, totally turns. All right, from now, or your homework, your assignment today is to draw a rectangle, nice and big, all right? Draw a triangle, and then try some other shape. I don't know, maybe I've never done a diamond. You could stretch a diamond out like that, but I want you to do a rectangle, a triangle, and one other shape. Don't do a circle, they don't work. And I want you to do those. That is your assignment for today. Let's do some more rotating shapes. All right, you guys, I'll have a new lesson for you tomorrow where we start combining these things, and it looks really cool. See ya.